It's the week of January something. It's the end of the month. I'm not paying attention. I'm supposed to be going out with my friends today. My friend Morgan from work, she shattered her iPhone, and now she's gonna buy my old iPhone 6 off of me, which is also shattered. Yeah, this is the phone she wants to buy off of me. It's pretty not in good condition. It does work still, but it's just the screen shattered. So we're gonna go see if someone can fix it, and then she's gonna buy it off me, which is kind of cool. Then we're going to lunch, maybe have some drinks. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I say all the time, I don't really get that much opportunity to go out, so I kind of like every opportunity I can to go out. But not much else really going on today. Although something kind of exciting, I did kind of budget my money out, and I should be able to have enough money to get an apartment come spring. I kind of plan everything out. I should have enough money to pay all my bills and whatnot, and still have money left over to save or whatever. The only thing that's kind of in the air is I have to get a car first, which I'm going to get once I get my taxes done, and then I have to sign up for college for spring semester. If I don't get into college or something happens where I can't, I'm probably screwed because right now my college loans I need to be paid off, and while I'm in school I don't have to pay them. And they want like a crazy amount of money a month, like well above what I can pay. So if that's the case, I definitely won't be able to afford to move out. So it's kind of hinging on getting back into college. I guess even if I don't have a car, I can do some online classes just to stave off, having to pay off my loans. But we'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is with that. I'm still kind of trying to wing it. But it's happening. It's working. So hopefully by the end of the year, at the very latest, I will have a car. I will be on my own in an apartment. It'll be fun. I'm excited.
Famous. It wants to go viral. See?
That lavender oil on there. Hey everyone, it's Evie. It's Saturday. Didn't really record much. Not a lot really happened. I sold my old cell phone. That's cool, I guess. I was honestly gonna just junk it, but one of my coworkers needed a phone, so hey, everybody wins. But anyways, what I kind of wanted to talk about, it's something that got brought up to me a couple days ago, and it's something I kind of wanted to elaborate on. But just because of the whole like gender identity thing, I've been doing a lot of like self-discovery and whatnot, and it's a topic I really like talking about, especially like on Facebook and whatnot. But I feel like whenever I talk about self-identification or self-discovery or just finding yourself, I think people read it or see it or hear it coming from me, and they immediately kind of read it through a transgender filter. And I'm not always talking about gender, when I'm talking about discovering yourself. I'm talking about, billions of different things that could possibly be going on with you. But so I feel like when people do hear me talk about self-discovery, they immediately assume gender stuff, and it's not always the case. One example and something that's been kind of, I don't know, in the back of my head, is music, strangely. I guess to explain, when I was younger, well before I was even questioning my gender identity, I think something was still off, like gender-wise then. I didn't really kind of know what to do, or not know what to do. I didn't really know what was going on. So I always kind of, I didn't really overcompensate with masculinity like some transgender girls do, but I definitely lean towards more masculine things where I could, I guess, because I didn't want to like girly stuff, and then people think that that I was gay or whatever. And when it came to music, I just kind of listened to whatever my friends listened to, and it was stereotypically male music, I guess. It was a lot of hard rock, a lot of Linkin Park, what else? Slipknot, Tool, a lot of harder stuff, I guess. And it was okay. I wasn't really into it like I'm into music now. But my friends were listening to it, so I wanted to be like them. And I think when I was about middle school-ish age, I started playing a game called Dance Dance Revolution. And the soundtrack to that game is mostly like J-pop, a lot of electronic stuff, and that's really where my love for electronic music came from. But a lot of it, I guess, sounded girly, for lack of a better term. I didn't really listen to it that much because I was afraid of what people would think. And as kind of time went on, I've kind of opened up my my mind as far as like stuff that I'm into and stuff that I like and whatnot. And when it came to music, my musical tastes kind of have shifted more towards electronic stuff. But something that one of my friends had brought up to me is we're talking about different musical artists that we're into, and I was talking about Florence and the Machine, Marina and the Diamonds, Sia, who else? The Ting Tings, Lady Gaga, a lot of like kind of artists that were popular mid to late 2000s, I guess. And my friend from high school had mentioned like they said I didn't know you were into those artists. You never talked about them, you never really listened to them. And I was like, I think I've always been into them. It's just I didn't let myself because I guess I was afraid of what other people would think, which is really weird and stupid. At the time I was so worried about what people were saying about me that I didn't let myself enjoy the things that I wanted to enjoy. So I think musically, like I've always liked the stuff that I think musically, all the things that I'm into now, I've always been into. I just didn't let myself enjoy them because of the stigma around them, which is a stupid reason to not like something to be into something. So when I talk about like self-discovery, I guess self-discovery is a very loose term, maybe not the greatest term, but it's just more of like letting yourself like the things you want to without worrying about what people are thinking, what people are saying. And there may be something in life that you are reluctant to try or seek out because of that, and let yourself do it. Like, don't hold back on that crap. I feel like I missed out on a lot of really good music because it's like I feel like someone would judge me for it, which again, I've said it 10 times already. It's stupid. But it's just kind of interesting to see that my musical tastes now have pretty much stayed the same, consistent since like high school-ish. I just didn't really let myself like them or enjoy them as much as I did. And especially like my later college years, I like really got into Lady Gaga, and I was like, I'm a huge fan of her. Like, but again, she's a very like LGBT related, pop icon. So people kind of have that stigma, like, oh, that person likes Lady Gaga, they're probably gay, and it's weird. People are really weird about that shit. So yeah, music is cool, and you shouldn't stop yourself from listening to music or liking certain types of music just because there may be some sort of stigma around it. It's people are weird, and sometimes it can be jerks, and you shouldn't let that stop you from doing what you want. Kind of a weird topic to kind of talk about, but it's something that's been kind of bothering me. I guess bothering isn't the right word. It's been on my mind, whatever. But tomorrow is Super Bowl. I don't give two fucks about football, so I'm not going to be watching it. I'm going to be working it. But yeah. I don't have a car, so I can't go to Taco Bell. So I made my own Crunchwrap.